When we prepare firmly for our journey, the help we receive will far exceed the power of our search efforts. We could say that at the internal levels of existence, there is a whole scaffolding of energies which justifies its reasons, its fundamental purpose, raison d'arte, through the assistance provided to human consciousness. Intraterrestrial centers are the support of that scaffolding of which we are referred. They synthesize powerful energies of that solar and cosmic life and offer them to humanity on the surface of the planet, with the broader context most appropriate to the evolutionary process. The intraterrestrial center of Erx is located in a wild mountainous valley near the Retorco Hill in the Quebrada de Luna area of Córdoba, Argentina. Erx is a term in the cosmic language of Elden, but it also forms an acronym whose meaning can be interpreted as the station of the sidereal cosmos that reminded on the planet, or the encounter of the sidereal cosmos that reminded to assist the planet. The inhabitants of Erx are beings who have exceeded the evolutionary range of the surface of this planet. Among the components of this advanced civilization are beings who at some point participated in different ways in the realm of our surface humanity. Erx leads human consciousness on the path of initiations. During its asceticism, the being receives, within the scope of its internal core, fluid energies and impulses, destined to overcome its polarization with the outer sphere of existence. Such polarization is the result of having misused fundamental aspects of the law of the material karma. Using free will without taking into account that it enables the external aspects of existence to make conscious steps in transferring the direction of concrete existence in favor of the internal aspects, exacerbate the commitment to the lay of the planetary psyche. Resulting from this deviation, the impossibility of the law of karma would serve to lead the man on the surface of the planet to the encounter with cosmic life. Erx attracts cosmic life to its encounter with planetary existence. It brings closer to the infinite consciousness and to the principles of consequentiality and multiplicity of the deep levels of the unique life, so far distant for us. The important planetary center is the energy base on which internal groups operate. These groups are currently 12, and they channel ray energies. The entities that bring together each of these groups are located on an energetic or energy scope of the center of Erx, symbolically called the Temple of the Sphere. This temple expresses within the internal civilization the relationship it maintains with the cosmic sphere of existence. The sphere, the area, as a geometric energy structure, represents the cosmos in all its parameters, while the 12 rays active on the planet today are represented by the quality of these 12 internal groups. Erx, as a planetary energy nuclei, emanates energies of a second ray, love and wisdom, in communion with two other centers, Nirnajat and Mislitlan. Mislitlan being the current regent center of the planetary sphere. This condition of projecting energies of the second ray turns Erx as a powerful mirror of irradiation of Christ's energy. Erx, together with the aurora, gives to humanity the experience of projecting on the concrete level part of the energies that are inherent in the deep levels of existence. In the Erx Valley, manifestations of subterranean loom on the outer sides of life. At the etheric level closest to our etheric, Erx projects its light, encouraging those who have been chosen to participate in this experience to allow their light flow and to be available to liberation. There, in the night of Erx, consciousness seems to recompose a lost connection in remote times. The relation with the inner source is no longer distant and subjective. For those who are receptive, the energy of religiosity emerges in the consciousness, affecting the first degree of a series of communions, that path to return. Our group received the indication to implant its energy in that area. We perceived that a work of unknown characteristics was asking us to manifest and materialize it. That work, the foundations of which would be revealed to us as the progressed preparatory stages, would be based on the implementation of new patterns of life and behavior. The test would never stop accompanying us. The test, they were the parameter of our dedication and allowed an increasingly conscious relationship with the action of the law of purification. The required collaboration by a planetary consciousness to the group is to leave the internal present within the aura of that mirror, in attunement with what the inner phase of existence demands. The requirements of transformation are an energy that is presented to us as infinite. Our true vocation was revealed with intensity. It was nothing but knowing the pulsation of our interior and assisting its purpose. It is in the way of all beings to discover that unique vocation. The face of the path of initiations and the energies of religiosity, an expression of Eric's dynamics that show us to the path. Letting the pilgrim, who we all are, continue its march, which is challenge for this difficult stage of the planetary transition.